So here we are again redoing one of our old videos. So as we've continued on with making our YouTube videos and stuff, our editing has significantly improved, and I figure we should probably redo our alter intros. The other ones were pretty unstructured and kind of random, and there were a lot of spaces and pauses and people trying to think of what to say. So I figured out a good way to lessen that awkwardness. I wrote down some new methods for alter intros. Here we've got name, age, gender pronouns, sexual orientation, appearance, system role, likes, dislikes, and 3 fun facts about yourself as an easier kind of icebreaker, better, more holistic way to get to know each of us. And we'll be doing a similar way of having a few different videos with a few different alters, starting out with the main ones and then getting down to the ones who are not around as often. So we'll have a few more videos out like this, and this will be just something that we complete over time. I didn't really have any specific date as to when all of the intros will be out because it's pretty random when some alters front. So just keep an eye out if you want to see more of these, and let's get right to it. So my name is Parsifal. My age is, oddly enough, 3 million years old, although typically I'm more matured to early 20s, although my age does fluctuate because I am an age slider. So that can range from about 5-ish to roughly 50. And it's a weird age range, but it works for me, I suppose. My gender and pronouns, I'm male, so he, him pronouns. My sexual orientation is probably something along the lines of pansexual, although the sexual part is not something that interests me. I mean, I'll date anybody regardless of their gender, but I'm not into anything that's past PG-13 ratings, so asexual panromantic, I think? Yeah, I think that's what it would be called. My appearance is this. We draw our portraits ourselves using some references, but this is what I typically look like if my age is stabilized. If I fluctuate in age, my facial features change a bit, but not significantly. My system role is a co-host. I'm one of the hosts here. I front very frequently, along with Devin, although he's more of a default at this point. So I'm basically the main host, which is nice. Some of my likes are cats, definitely cats. I love them all to pieces, so it's great that we have so many in our life. Goth fashion, usually I wear a lot of black, plain black clothing is one of my likes. Music like the Gorillaz' new album, that's one of my favorites, and The Cure is also good, along with 9 Inch Nails. Dislikes, oh god, there's a lot of things that I don't like. I guess you could say crowds, rude people, just the basic things, I suppose. There isn't really a lot of specific things that I dislike. Oh, mustaches. I don't like mustaches. So the fact that we kind of grow one here and there is kind of annoying, so I like to keep our face pretty clean shaven. Yeah, 3 fun facts about yourself. I have a son, actually, which is weird to think about. His name is Varric, and I think his intro is actually next. I'm very tall. In system, I am 9 feet tall, and I'm not sure if I wanted to decrease my height through sheer willpower or just stay very tall, because it's kind of nice. And one more fun fact about myself. I designed one of our next tattoos that we're going to get, and I'm very excited about that. I kind of want to have my own life, almost in tandem with our regular life, as an independent artist, and I'd like to sell some of my work at some point. I guess you could put art under one of my likes, because I have a very kind of abstract, almost violent style, and it's very different from most of our other work, and being able to have a career selling my work would be very nice. That's something I would definitely like to do with our life. Alright, so this has been my introduction. I'm going to apologize in advance for our chronological order of things, because Jake decided to dye our hair blue, and that happened last night, so you can still see some of the fresh dye on our scalp, while most of the other intros were done before our semester ended, so we'll have a bit of a change in scenery. I'm filming on my floor currently at my dad's house, while the other ones are filmed, you know, nicely in our usual setting. So just thought I'd let you know that before we get into the other ones. So here we go. Hey everybody, my name is Varric. Let's see. I'm probably 22, 23, male, he, him pronouns. My sexual orientation, basically Takari. He's the only one I've ever really been interested in, so I'm not sure if that makes me gay or like pan or what, but Takari. Yeah. I look like this here. I've got like really dark green hair but with light green ears. My system role is kind of like the guy who will put his foot down but still be like reasonable about it, because we have a lot of problems with saying no. But I don't really. Like, everyone here is kind of a doormat, and that kind of ticks me off. But at the same time, I can understand this, and I can get through life and everything and just seem normal. It's been an ongoing joke that I'm Devin's replacement. I don't know if that's going to be true or not, but we'll see over time. I'm not objected to that. I don't really care either way. Gives me something to do. Let's see, likes. Takari. I like camping. Cats. Cats are pretty great. Marijuana is pretty great. Forests. I haven't really discovered a lot about myself yet. I'm still figuring out my likes and dislikes. Daft Punk is another good thing. And coffee, if it's decaf, because we can't have caffeine or else things get weird. Dislikes. I don't really like people who try to take advantage of us, like trying to push our boundaries so much because we're kind of a yes man. I won't stand up for that. That's no bueno. That's something that Liberty says a lot. 3 fun facts about yourself. I'm Parsifal's son. I know that's a pretty weird thing and a pretty shocking thing that he has a child, but he does, and I am him. I'm currently figuring out a good place to live. Like, I currently live in a forest right now, but I'm thinking about exploring other places of the system and finding a good place to stay. Maybe permanently, maybe not. I don't know. I'm young and restless, and I need to get out into the world. And this isn't really a fun fact, but it's just a fact about myself. I smoke a lot. Like, not just weed, like mostly cigarettes. I smoke a lot more cigarettes than most people in the system, and I'm not exactly certain why that is. Maybe my brain just like burns through the nicotine more than everybody else's, but it's a thing. So yeah, this is about me. That's all I had on this list of alter intro topics to cover. Peace. What is up, my dudes? My name's Liberty. Let's see, I'm like, probably 25, 26, male, so he, him pronouns, sexual orientation. I'm about as gay as it gets. I'm, dating Daniel from the Acrylic chaser system, and that's been going really well. I look pretty much like this, right about here. I don't necessarily vape a lot, but a lot of people depict me as doing that. I'm kind of your typical meme guy. I spend way too much time on the internet, like, excessively. If we're scrolling through memes for like 3 hours, it's probably me who's out. I'm one of the secondary hosts here. There's 2 of us at the moment, me and Dante. Originally, like, I was defeated in our secondary host duels and kind of just chilled out for a while. But once Parsifal started co-hosting, I started working closely with him, kind of keeping him out of trouble and keeping an eye on him to make sure things don't go horribly wrong. Oh boy. I like memes, I like fashion, rainbow lights, vaporwave aesthetic. I live for vaporwave aesthetic. Music, aesthetic. I've always wanted one of those shirts where it's like plain white but with that like cup pattern on it. You know the one. Dislikes, being really stressed out. Too much socialization, although I'm technically like a socializing alter. So yeah. And I don't like it when my glasses get really dirty. That's the worst thing ever. And I don't like it when people forget to put on the glasses and like know that I'm gonna be out, because a lot of the times when we're not wearing glasses, it's usually me who ends up having to front, and I'm like, guys, I can't help if I can't see. I freaking need these things. So, 3 fun facts about yourself. I actually need the glasses, like, badly. Some people in the system don't need them as much. Like, Parsifal never wears them unless he's reading something really small, and then a lot of people are just like, yeah, we don't need them. Let's just not wear them. But I'm one of the ones that really needs glasses. Another thing is I do a lot of art. The paintings you see behind us usually, I had a pretty big hand in. It was a lot of fun to make those. That one's about uh, restraining like memories, like putting all your memories and locking them away. And that one is about depression, because it's like a body being weighed down. So yeah, I do a lot of art. I know a lot about art, and that's pretty cool. And another fun fact is originally I was actually dating Sophia in the Acrylic Chaser system before I figured out that I was very gay. And we still have a pretty good relationship. Like, you'd think that exes would be really awkward, but thank God she was so chill about me being actually gay. I ended up, being single for a while and then hanging out with Daniel more and more, and it's kind of ironic that I'm dating a persecutor, but I am. And it's been going on, a secondary host with a persecutor. And, I might as well throw in another fun fact since you see a lot of me anyway. I actually have a few different system roles: secondary host, protector, social alter, and system overwatcher. So I know a lot of what goes on in the system. I go and socialize a lot. I try to keep us out of trouble as best as I can, and I front kind of a lot. I mean, not in the past few weeks, but you do what you can. And Parsifal's been trying to be out as much as physically possible, which is kind of a pain in the butt because it's like, dude, chill out. Things aren't going anywhere. You've got plenty of time to be out. Oh, and one more. I know this is getting up to be like 5 fun facts instead of 3, but you only live once. Why the heck not? You guys know the page Did I Meme That? The DID memes that's been going on for a couple years now. I'm kind of one of the masterminds behind it. I am one of the memers, the primary meme authors on that page. I run both the Tumblr, Instagram, and most of the Facebook one. And it's been a great time, You meet a lot of people, you make a lot of memes, brighten a lot of days. What's more to love? So, yeah, that's me in a nutshell here. Feel free to ask any more follow-up questions if you want to know more. Peace out. Hi, this is Vera, and Thick Boy just jumped down. That would have been awesome if he was just sitting right there. I was gonna do that, but he had to jump. Dang it. I'm probably about 23. My gender and pronouns are something that people think is a little bit weird sometimes, so technically I am bi-gender, so biologically I am both male and female. So I use the pronoun its. I know I should probably use they, them, but I kind of like to be objectified, so I don't really have a problem with that when people say, isn't that, like, objectifying? I'm like, yeah, it is, and I don't mind that. So my sexual orientation, I guess you could call me pansexual, but leaning towards, guys. I'm in a relationship currently with Steen from the Acrylic Chasers, and it's been really great. My appearance is, I look like this, kind of. And my system role is basically to be the intrusive thoughts personified, unbridled sexuality, being a loudmouth, things like that. I say a lot of things. I say kind of whatever pops into my mind at all times. And I kind of like that because Not a lot of people are like brutally honest or like really blatant like I am, and I know some people will dislike me because of that. We have in the past. One of our exes really hated me because of that, and I think that's kind of great. Because if you can't take honesty, then get out of here, you know? So, things that I like, BDSM, obviously, if you can't tell by the collar, that's definitely a thing of mine. Um, I like fashion, but kind of like, you know, new age goth, kind of edgy. I like the music artist Mr. Kitty. He's really great. He's my favorite. And I definitely like to party. That's one of my favorite things, is to just go out and have a good time. My dislikes are people who try to make me be quiet or not let me speak my mind or try to like force me to I don't know, just be quiet and not be honest, or people who are so delicate that I have to sugarcoat everything. That's not something I like to do. I like to be loud and kind of in your face sometimes, and that's kind of just how I roll. So, three fun facts about yourself. Um, I'm bilingual. I speak English and Aetherian. Um, I will mess up a bunch of words and stuff. Usually, that's why I have an accent. I'm not sure exactly why I have an accent. I came into the system knowing both languages pretty sufficiently, but I somehow still have an accent. Though my Aetherian does not have an accent, so I guess that could be another fun fact. Another one is I have a really high pain tolerance, which has been very helpful in a lot of situations, especially when we get tattoos and stuff, because some people have less of a pain tolerance than me, and they're like, Vera, help. And I'm like, okay, I like getting tattoos. Tattoos are fun. And another fun fact, I think this will be the last one because there's only three and I can't think of anything else. I don't have much of a problem with my neck being touched. A lot of us have a problem with that, and we're not exactly certain why. That probably roots back to trauma, but that doesn't bother me at all, which is why I can wear like a collar. Usually I wear it tighter, but today I had to kind of like tuck it under my shirt because we were going out to like the library and stuff, and I don't want to like have that totally on display because people will be like, "What's that?" And I'll be like, "Hey, I'm not actually Devin, and I've got a huge kink for basically everything." So, yeah, that is a little bit about me, and feel free to ask anything else if you want to know. See you later. What's up, everybody? My name's Tripper. I'm probably about late 20s, early 30s, probably. I haven't really given it much thought, you know. Who needs age? Not me. I don't really think that's a significant thing for me personally, so I don't really think about it that much. I'm male. I use he, him pronouns. My sexual orientation, I haven't given much thought to that either. I should really try to define my personality, I suppose. I haven't been around for super long. I came about last summer, and yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna swap the order of this around because I'm already talking about system roles. I'm kind of an internal self-helper. I try to keep things calm, and I also take any like negative medication reactions that we'd have because we're pretty weird. We'll have a lot of like unexpected side effects to medications, and that can be really difficult for some people to handle. So I take that pretty well. My appearance is I look like this, kinda. Like, yeah, I've got a soul patch, and I really dig that, and I hope we can grow one someday. That would be pretty sweet. You could put that under likes. I like having a soul patch, that's pretty great. I also like glass animals. They're really chill, really good kind of music, real calm, real nice. And I like just going with the flow with things, you know? With a lot of my art, I don't really try to make things do stuff. I kind of just let the stuff have a life of its own, I guess, and kind of just guide it through and just see whatever comes up at the end. It's real nice. My dislikes, I don't like it when other people are unhappy or uncomfortable or anxious, so that's why I like to help them out with that. It's real good. Three fun facts about yourself. I split off of Parsifal. As crazy as that seems, that's what happened. Another one is that I'm kind of a total hippie. I know you probably already figured that out by, you know, my name and just everything, but I'm definitely a pretty big hippie. I like all these like tapestries and stuff, and I've always wanted to get like a pair of those flow pants because those just look real comfortable. And another fact is that I'm pretty good with animals too. Like if Thick Boy's anxious at all, I'm pretty good at calming him down, and that works real well. Yeah, me and animals get along pretty great. So that's all I could think to put in here. Yeah, peace out, guys. See y'all around. What's up, guys? My name is Jake, and my hair is a friggin' mess right now. So yeah, my name Jake Anderson. I'm probably like, 26, give or take. Male, he, him pronouns. I'm bisexual. I look like this. This is one of the first altar drawings that we actually finished, thank God. And I think it pretty well captures my essence. My system role is not giving a damn about anything and being able to get things done without a lot of anxiety. I just came from doing a portfolio review for the end of the semester with my professor, and I didn't bat an eye. Liberty or Devin would have been like anxious to no end about it, but I don't really care as much. My likes, music, definitely music. I'm really big on music. I have a whole like playlist and everything. Another like of mine is drugs. Getting high, emo style, I guess. I don't know, I kind of look like I just rolled out of the street most of the time, and most of the time I have. Dislikes are when people are co-conscious with me and super anxious. That's not one of the things that I enjoy. 3 fun facts about yourself. I'm a vampire. I live in the north. And I am about to be in a relationship with Della from the Acrylic Chasers. That's like a thing, I guess. I'm going to like officially ask her out, hopefully before I post this video, because I don't want to like spoil anything. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Yeah. Later, guys. Hey everybody, thank you for watching. Let me know if you like this new format of altar intros, because I think it worked pretty well. And for those of you who are going to join us on the next live stream, that is going to be Friday at 2 o'clock. I will see you all there.